You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, GH fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers. These run from Monday, January 8th, all the way through Friday, January 19th. We've got a lot to unpack. Week 1 is going to be terribly, terribly sad. You guys probably know that already, but just to confirm that. And then week 2 is going to be a lot of aftermath, a lot of fallout from the funeral and other things that are going on. We're going to unpack all that. But if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. That really helps our channel, and we so appreciate it. All right, let's jump right in. Monday, January 8th, we have Sonny at the PCPD being questioned about the assault on Cyrus, and he is asking to do things off the record. Diane Miller's not going to like it if he's talking to the cops at all. And Josslyn is furious at her brother Michael Corinthos when she finds out he has been hiding this SE secret for months. And Willow tells Michael there's something they should do together. Perhaps that's attend Bobbie's funeral. Carly spends some time bonding with Liz, talking about Bobbie. If you don't remember, Bobbie and Liz got very close during her high school rape storyline, which was so poignant, so sad, so awful. Lucy and Scotty share a moment, and she swears him to keep it secret. And Tracy tells Martin that no good can come of Scotty and Lucy spending time together. And then she reveals to Brooklyn that she knows that Lucy and Scotty are trying to run a scam on her. I wonder if she's going to try and flip the script on her. Cody confronts Felicia about running that secret DNA test on him, and Maxie's not happy with her mom. She may change her tune, though, when she finds out Cody has indeed been lying. And Maxie and Felicia spend time bonding over Bobbie's death. Tuesday, January 9th, Sonny is out of PCPD custody and goes looking for Carly. And Trina Robinson opens up to Stella about something, maybe something with her Cassadine. And Alex and Gregory talk about the kiss after their skydiving. And Laura takes Esme down to the cop shop to confess to the Windermere breaking and entering incident. Marshall and Stella are bickering. I wonder if it's over that almost kiss they shared, or if it's something about Curtis and his upcoming experimental surgery. Wednesday, January 10th, 2024, we start Bobbie Spencer's memorial. This is a tribute also to Jacklyn Zeman. It's going to run 2 days, not 2 full days, because there's some spoilers on Thursday that let us know that there's some other stuff happening. So it's still, though, going to be a very Bobbie day, even though the funeral itself will not consume all of 2 days. So we've got her memorial taking place. The spoilers say Port Charles mourns her loss. Carly has to deal with some of Bobbie's unfinished business and thinks back on her painful past. Of course, this is happening at the same time that she's completely infuriated about the Nina SEC reveal. And Felicia and Carly work together to honor Bobbie. I think Felicia might be helping her set up the memorial service and all that. Lucas Jones is back to honor his adoptive mom, Bobbie, and Felix Dubois is back, which to me says maybe they're dating. I don't know. It's been a minute since we've seen Ryan Carnes or Mark Anthony Samuel. I think the last time we saw Felix was at Epiphany's memorial last year. Thursday, January 11th, the tribute to Bobbie and the actress who played her continues. There are supposed to be some surprises. I've shown you guys the funeral photo before, and Lucas is in there along with Felix, and then there's the usual people that you think would be there, some people that you think should be there that are not. And I just wonder if they're holding back and kept some big surprise reappearances, out of the photo. So one of the things they said was there will be a surprise person tied to her saddest storyline, which of course we all know is the death of her daughter, BJ Jones. So I really think that we may need to be watching the crowd of mourners and extras to see if we spot Brighton Hertford, who played BJ way back in the day. She was 7 at the time, and now she's late 30s, early 40s. I've shown you guys a picture of her so you can try and watch for her. And if I do see her, I will definitely let you guys know in a future video. So then after the memorial ends, Carly and Felicia need to leave town. They're going to go to Amsterdam to tie up the loose ends that Bobbie was already tying up. Carly dedicates a tribute to her mother. Also, I wonder if she's going to get a big plaque at the hospital, kind of like Steve Hardy has. That would be very, very nice. And then Maxie spends time with a reporter as they talk to other people in Port Charles about their memories of Bobbie. I'm sure we're going to get lots of flashbacks, lots of tears. This is going to be a 2-tissue boxer for me. I joked before that I was going to wear my husband's terry cloth shirt. I really might though, because I have a feeling this is going to be one of those 2-day ugly cry things where just, snot coming out of your nose, just bawling, the ugly cry that's very, very cleansing, very cathartic as we all say goodbye to a beloved actress and a beloved character. Friday, January 12th, someone surprises Spencer, and it looks like it's his wayward daddy, Nicholas Cassadine. I'm not sure if Nicholas will be able to withstand the heat of Spencer's onslaught, because I bet he has a whole lot to say to his father. And we see Nicholas and Ava sharing a moment, and I wonder if that is before he goes to see, his son, because it looks like that's something that's probably going to carry over onto Monday. Dex Heller demonstrates his bravery. I don't know if that's physical bravery or emotional bravery. It's kind of an unusual and interesting spoiler. Curtis encourages Trina, and Diane has a disagreement with Robert Scorpio. Now, to me, I think this might be on one of two cases. One of them could be on Sonny's attack on Cyrus, and one of these could be about Esme Prince, because, of course, as Laura will probably ask Robert, as one of her old friends, to not press charges, and Diane, of course, will not want Robert to press charges on Sonny, so we'll see how it goes. The week of January 15th through 19th, I expect more of Spencer ranting about his dad for abandoning Ace, just like he abandoned Spencer so many times. And just a side note, I saw a lot of people in the comments very concerned that recast Maxie Jones rather than Kirsten Storms would be at the funeral on January 10th, but rest assured it will be Kirsten Storms definitely back for those scenes. However, Eden McCoy will not be back as Josslyn in time for the funeral. She is taking a longer leave of absence. We don't know the length of it, to mourn the loss of her mother to cancer, which she passed away a couple of months ago. Not that long ago. It's still very, very fresh. Nina faces the consequences of her actions on the week of the 15th through the 19th. She's talked to Sasha about it, but she hasn't really walked around town to feel the full wrath. And of course, everybody's going to hate her doubly because they're feeling so sorry for Carly right now because her mom died, when realistically, it's not like that Nina did something bad to Carly. And I know I've seen a lot of people on Soap social media saying that they didn't really like what Carly said about how are you allowed to be alive in a world where my mother is not. That's like a death threat. And to some extent, some of the stuff that Nina has done to Carly has absolutely brought on herself. And Carly has done horrible things to other people, but no one's thinking about that this week because it's her mom's funeral. So Nina is going to be facing anger and maybe people spitting on her from balconies. I don't know. Meanwhile, Sonny finds it hard to just walk away from Nina, even though that's what old Sonny would have done. But new Sonny, who's still got a slice of Mike from Nixon Falls in him, is not going to find it so easy. We're going to have Carly and Felicia in Amsterdam, and they are finding out some kind of secret while they are there tying up loose ends that Bobbie was tying up for Luke. So I wonder if there might be some information about Jason. Here's the timing. Jason died in November 2021 in that tunnel cave-in over in Greece. Then 2 months later, on New Year's Day 2022, 2 months later, on New Year's Day 2022, Tracy told everybody that Luke was killed in that cable car accident. So I wonder if they're going to find out Luke was investigating some of Victor's shady deeds, one of them involving maybe them pulling Jason's body alive out of that tunnel. And that's part of why Victor killed him in that cable car accident. Since we know that Jason is coming back and it's going to be just a few weeks, likely the beginning of February sweeps, that's interesting. Also next week, Nicholas and Ava are busy plotting against Esme Prince. Complicating all this, of course, Spencer wants Nicholas to pay. And Esme may have a very hard time convincing her baby daddy that she's an amnesiac at all. Plus, Esme is facing possible repercussions of her B&E at Windermere, and that could see her play right into Ava and Nick's hands. Also, just a side note, if Nick isn't the one trying to buy Windermere, who is it? Is it Cyrus? Is it Brennan? Is it another comeback character? And speaking of repercussions, Sonny has to face things for his assault on Cyrus. I wonder if the big bad Pawtuck hillbilly mobster will press charges or try and leverage Sonny for something, whether it's a favor or something else in exchange for him dropping the charges against him. We'll find out more next week. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, we would love it if you would do that. It helps the channel so much. Drop your comments, and remember, we are here talking GH 7 days a week. And as always, it's Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.